Ooh. Alright, today we're gonna do scary animation. True. Skip out. So, we're gonna be watching true scary animations.
Okay, let's go to it.
But make sure to get your blankets, your snacks, get anything that's in the pantry, and come right back. And let's get to it.
I did deliveries for my parents' restaurant when I was in high school. I had just turned 16 and got my driver's license, and my parents were always wanting to start offering delivery. I didn't want to be a waiter or work at the register, so driving sounded like a good option. When this happened, I had been doing deliveries for a few months, so I was pretty comfortable with it. It was a Thursday, around 8 p.m., and my dad gave me an order to deliver. I got in my car, which was actually my mom's SUV, then started the drive. Google Maps said the house was 25 minutes away. Our town was small, so 25 minutes away was actually pretty far. As I drove, I started to recognize the area as being on the edge of town, and I still had 10 minutes to go. I'd never been this far out in this direction before, so I was definitely paying attention and keeping my eyes open. I wasn't scared per se, but just felt uncomfortable. The only houses I was passing now were farmhouses, far from the main road. When the directions told me to turn...
Hold up, he said he was passing farmhouses, even though he literally saw like a big, like, 2-storied house.
Farms could be 2 stories. I don't know.
It was down a long, unpaved path, going straight to one of these farmhouses. Now I was starting to get a little freaked. A farmhouse this far out at night was probably the last place I wanted to be. But I knew I was probably just spooking myself, and it was just a simple delivery. I drove down to the end of the path, which ended and just became a small grass field in front of the house. It wasn't clear whether or not to drive on the grass, so I just parked the car there and got out. It was eerily quiet. All I could hear were my footsteps on the grass as I walked up to the house. The porch light was on, but no other lights were on inside the house. I was looking over my shoulders constantly and walked quickly. The longer I was out there, the more uncomfortable I was. Just before I reached the porch, I heard something. It sounded like it was coming from the backyard behind the farmhouse, but it was loud, like a wooden door opening. I stepped onto the porch and dropped the bag on the doorstep, then rang the doorbell and started rushing back to the car. I was regretting how far I parked and wished I just drove on the grass. And as I listened to the only sound of my footsteps under me, I started to hear more footsteps running behind me in my direction. I turned around and saw 3 men sprinting at me through the grass. I tried to run back to my car, but in seconds I was tackled to the ground. One of them held me down, while another started taking everything from my pockets. I was yelling and screaming for help, but I knew nobody could hear me.
It's just kind of weird that he says I'm screaming for help, and that his mouth was like... Dude.
It all happened really fast, and once they looted my pockets, one of the men kicked me in the stomach, and they all ran and got in the car, turning around and driving away. I got up and just watched the headlights disappear on the long empty road. I had no phone and no way to get back. I didn't know what else to do than just start walking toward the road. When I reached the road, I started walking down the way I came. I had no way of telling time, but I think I was walking for 30 to 40 minutes before a patrol car pulled up in front of me. My parents had called for them to check on me because I wasn't responding. To sum it up, the cops found a small barn behind the farmhouse with another restaurant delivery bag inside it. They think they tried to do the same thing to someone before me, but probably missed their chance or chickened out for some reason, because there were no other reports. The actual owners of the farmhouse were out of town, so they had no involvement. My phone was able to be tracked though, and was found thrown in a field off the side of the road, not too far away. The stolen car, however, took 3 weeks to be located. It was found nearly 400 miles away and had been almost entirely emptied.
They just said that car was 400 miles away. Oh, hell no, bro. I'm not gonna take all my time just to find that car. Buy a new one.
This was almost a year ago now, and those 3 men that attacked me still have yet to be identified.
Ooh, that is scary.
That gave me the chills.
Same. You mean like my right here?
No, Jason actually gave me the chills.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Check out
My video, my
yeah,
YouTube
his
channel.
YouTube channel, her YouTube channel. It's called Alpha
KJF9.
I'll put it on the screen. And yeah, and check out MGV animations. That's where the animations work came from.
If you want to do a video like this.
Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell button for you guys to get a post notification. And yeah, peace.